Next, what you do? You call in a good quality consultant. You have problems with growth, business growth. You first try to discuss it with the top management. They come out with a lot of ideas. But again, after some time, you find that there is no growth. What do? You bring in a well-rated consultant who is famous for their these interventions with organizations having low growth. So this is exactly how consultants are working, that is solving business or management problems. Another area is consultant will be donning the role of a troubleshooter, but there is an important difference here. Unless you are an employee of the organization, you won't have any sentiments attached to that. It's after all a business deal. So this becomes very, very important for the particular organization. For example, if we consider restructuring, this is always a restructuring means you are realigning the structure of the organization, which may also involve cutting back on the employee strength, cutting back on the employee perquisites, etc., etc. It becomes a very big exercise, which is usually associated as a negative thing by many of those involved. But the positive side for the consultant is that the consultant is actually taking the role of a troubleshooter for the organization. And since the consultant is removed from the organization and sees it from the outside, the correct perspective can be brought in so that you don't have any sentimental values attached to people and things like that, which may actually hinder the development of a good solution. Okay. So this is one of the areas. The detached perspective is exactly what we have discussed now. And the last thing we have to keep in mind when we are solving business or management problems is that the solution should be intended not as short-term correction, but corrective action in the longer term. Again, this is an area where the good consultants differ from the also-ran consultants. Okay, the good consultants always have a long-term perspective. They are not doing something for the immediate solution. They want a solution which will last. The next area where a consultant gets called in and the purpose is clearly laid out is to build on new opportunities. This is because nowadays innovation is at a premium. And many organizations are focusing on innovation to add value so that organizations are always going after new opportunities to develop further, to grow further. For example, if you look at the e-commerce, this is a booming area right now because there are any number of innovations in this particular area. Everybody is working in this particular segment. Every kind of organization is trying to leverage the strength of e-commerce. Every organization is trying to bring in technology. You will have heard of digitalization, Industry 4.0, etc. Even the business structures, for example, the startup culture has changed the way businesses usually function. So this is completely new. So these are all new opportunities which can be opened up further by a trained consultant. The consultants may actually be called in to explore such areas, to handhold organizations as they move along the path of new opportunities. Okay. And learning is something we have already discussed some time back also. Consulting is an exchange of ideas, and there will always be learning association between the client and the consultant. And it is usually found that almost all clients will say at the end of a consulting assignment that they have learned something from the consultant, if the consultant is a very professional one. Okay. Even if it is a technical consulting project or a management consulting project, consultants should also be aware of each contribution. Because in each assignment, the consultants are contributing something to the area of consulting, to the organizational good, to the larger good, to the social welfare, etc., etc. So they should be actually aware of what this contribution is. And this awareness comes from an understanding of the learning behind that. So learning is part and parcel of consulting. And there are many organizations which call in consultants only for the specific purpose of imparting learning. Here, you have to keep in mind that this is not the classroom learning we have now. This learning is something else, okay, which is born out through the experience of the consultant, which is born out by their exposure to new ideas, etc., which can be translated to business goals, growth, etc., by the organization if put to the right use. So learning is again another area where consultants are called in by organizations. Now the word change, how is this associated with the consultant? Very simple. Consultant is a change agent. Whatever kind of solution a consultant proposes is actually a change from whatever is being done presently. And this is actually one of the most important roles for a consultant, which also defines the dynamic nature of the consulting process. That is, change stands for the dynamism in consulting process. It encompasses the necessity of drivers for changes in organizational settings. Many times, in many of the examples we have discussed today, starting from the restructuring exercise to our Tata Steel, you will find that the organizational settings should be properly understood, and the organizational settings actually define the need for such change agents. If you are being called in as a consultant by a young startup, you will find that it is very easy to proceed with radical solutions. But if you are actually attached to an established organization, probably which has been working in a particular segment for the last 40, 50 years, you will find that it becomes a very difficult thing to convince them to move out of their area or move out of the way they have been doing things. Because change is not so natural for such long established organizations. Okay. And you will find that you require some driving elements in the organization also if a consultant is to bring in change in a large way, and the consultant is able to deliver as a change agent. Okay. Any questions before we move on? Oh, it's already 12:25. I will take your attendance. Any questions? You can ask me now. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
About what we have discussed. Everybody is